What's going on, nation, and welcome back to another episode here today of the Mission Recondition series of the Denver Broncos, as we're in week 6, and right now the Broncos are going to be going over the other side of the pond, as they're going to go to London to play in the London game here with the New York Jets in today's episode. They're currently 3-2 and looking to try to get something going for themselves here. As you see, the Jets right now 2-3. They recently just picked up a win, and of course trying to go here today to try to go 500 and try to continue this winning streak, or at least try to start a winning streak for themselves here today. As we take a look at their schedule, and there you see their last game they just recently played was against the Cowboys, where they it was a close win there for them, winning that one 24-21. As we'll see, Justin Fields on the field today, as he is their quarterback. He is, of course, their backup last year, as of course Aaron Rodgers was a part of that little experiment there, and now Justin Fields now taking the reins here, and he'll, of course, we'll try to see if he can lead this team to a victory here today against us. Of course, for us, we have Bo Nix, and it's kind of been a roller coaster of a season already here in the first 5 weeks of the season, as we're trying to steer the ship, go the right direction. Remember last year, the Denver Broncos were our playoff team. Of course, got knocked out by the Bills, and of course, we're hoping to, of course, try to gain that momentum back that we had in the postseason, and try to do that here this season. But it's been a tough go here, especially the first year coach of Coach Shilo, as many rumors have been saying that Coach Shilo doesn't think Bo Nix is his guy. Now, that is just a rumor going on. We don't know if that's for true. He hasn't said publicly yet about that. But if that is true, we definitely have to get something going here. And in order to do that, we have to try to find the right guy for us. Now, we're going to try to play Bo Nix as best. We're going to have him on the field here. We're going to try to see what we can do as best as we possibly can. Of course, in today's game, he is going to have a challenge for himself, as he's going to have to take care of the ball, and of course take care of Sauce Gardner here. He's going to have to make sure he tries to avoid him if all possible. Sauce Gardner, corner there for the Jets, by far in the top 10 when it comes to ranking him in the corner position in the NFL. And of course, he will be lurking, and of course, trying to get to footballs anywhere thrown his direction and try to take him back for a pick 6. As for the running game here, we're going to have to deal with Williams. You guys know about me and Williams in these Madden series here. It's always a difficult task to deal with him, especially in that Buffalo Bills series that we had. We always, of course, we play the Bills or the Jets twice a year. In that Bills series, he was a monster, as he was just terrifying and just ripping apart our offensive line to get to the running backs and, of course, the quarterbacks at times in that running game that we had there. And, of course, he will try to do the same here today, as he'll try to stop Dobson and the rest of our backs in the running game as well. And, of course, Breeze Hall is their running back there from Iowa State. He's a superstar, star dev, I should say. And of course, he has some really great speed and really, by far, one of the toughest halfbacks I've had to deal with in Madden as of late. And of course, we'll have to try to figure out a way, of course, in a game plan to try to stop him, as well as Justin Fields, who is, of course, known for his scrambling ability. Of course, his time at Ohio State, he was very successful there. We'll see what he can do here. You see 1,044 yards for him, 8 touchdowns and 6 interceptions so far this season. He has completed 57% of his passes here, and we'll see if we can, of course, put a hurt on him and, of course, stop the momentum on his part in today's game. As you see some of the injuries here, some decently named players here on the field. Cam Akers, one of them that is not going to be showing up in today's game for the Jets. That's a good thing, I guess, for us. But as we take a look here, we'll see that our boys are Of course, here in Tottenham Hotspur. It's of course the home of the Spurs, and of course this is normally in the international football field here, but today it is a NFL field as the NFL is invading London. So let's see what we can do here in today's matchup, and of course we'll sim here as we always do here in these series. As the Jets will get the ball here first, we'll see where they'll go to, and they'll get a good run here as that ball is going to be ran all the way down to our 30-yard line. Nice return for the Jets as they're able to get that one there. Excellent run. Nice position there for themselves as they get this one down to our 30-yard line. Yeah, great return. Let's see if we can now stop that. We'll see the team on the field here. So 1st and 10 here for the Jets as they got good field position here and a pretty good short field here for Justin Fields as they are able to stop Hall in the backfield there. As we'll see a drop back here, and Fields here looking down the field here decides he's not going to throw it. He's going to go ahead and run and slide, and he's going to be had a nice run there as he gets himself there to about the 28-yard line. Play action here from Fields. Fields rifles this one up the middle. That ball is going to be caught, and that's going to be at the 11-yard line as Smith is able to get the catch there, complete the first down. As we'll see, move the chains once again here for the Jets. As the Jets now here on 1st and 10. Ball still on the 11-yard line, and Hall cannot get out of the backfield there. That's not going to be really a gain there for him. It's just going to be now a 2nd and 10. And we'll see now Justin Fields here. He's going to call his number here, and he's going to run this one instead, and he's going to get in the end zone. Touchdown. JTS, Jets. As the Jets get on the board here, get the first 6 points of the ball game here as Justin Fields decides to call his own number as Patrick Surtain and company try to grab him, but it's too late as he's already in the end zone. And he is going to put up the first points of the day here in today's game as the field goal is up, and it is good as they will travel 5 plays, 31 yards on that drive. So they get the opening drive going very well for themselves here. Let's see what our Broncos can do. As the Broncos will run this one out here, they'll get to about their own 29-yard line. As we'll see Bo Nix here, and like I said, it's kind of been a roller coaster every season already here in the first 5 weeks. So a couple games we should have won. Other games I'm kind of still scratching my head like, how the hell do we win those? But we'll see what we can do here today. Hopefully it's going to be a good day. As we'll see run here, and this ball is going to be run there by Dobson. It's J.K. Dobson. There you see his numbers from last week, 15 carries, 86 yards and a touchdown. We'll get to now a 3rd and 1. Ball our own 38. Handoff here. Got enough to get the first down. As Dobson here run the ball. And doing an excellent job here on this opening drive. 2nd and 10. We'll jump now to Bo Nix here. Throws a pass there. Dobson here gets this one. But he is going to be short there as he will actually lose a yard on that throw. We'll see now 3rd and 11 coming up here for the Broncos as this one's going to be heaved up high and deep. That's going to go up, and that is not going to be any good as Stevens did a great job there getting the ball or batting that ball away from our receiver. And now that's going to put us in a position now to punt. We'll punt the Jets on their own 17-yard line. 1st and 10 here. Jets were successful with that big run there early on. We'll see if they can do that same thing here as they both see a fumble, and that ball's going to be recovered by the Broncos. Nice job there. As, wait a minute, there's a flag on the field here. There's a holding call, and it's going to be on the Jets. But the Broncos will remain with possession there. So now on the Jets 17-yard line, Bo Nix has a chance to do something, but he's going to get blitzed there as Andre Cisco. You guys remember him? He was in our Jacksonville Jaguars series and had an excellent playing time there. Helped us win that Super Bowl there, that very first year actually. As he gets a nice 7-yard sack there on Bo Nix. Now Nix here on 2nd and 17. Throws this one to Dobson. Dobson gets a great block there as he spins to try to get to the sticks there. As now we're looking at a 3rd and 12. So now 3rd and 12 coming up here. Ball on the 19-yard line. Pass going to the corner of the end zone. That ball's going to be broken up as Sheffield looking for a flag there. But he is not going to get anything there from the refs. As they say, that play was legit. As now we'll see a 4th and 12 coming up here for the Broncos. And the Broncos will have no problem kicking this one up the uprights here, putting their first 3 points on the board here for them. Putting themselves on the board here for the first time today with a 4-point, trailing by 4 here against the Jets. Jets got to get the ball back on their own 20. Let's see if they'll be more successful than they were last time around as Hall runs this one there with no problem. As it gets about a gain of about, they say 10, but they're actually going to mark it 9. As it'll be a 2nd and short coming up here for the Jets. Like I said, Jets were very successful in their opening drive here. Had a big run to start off on special teams. And then, of course, they fumbled the ball there, but now they get smacked in the backfield there. Nice play there by Nick Bonatito as he gets this one. And that is going to be a nice sack there. Or a nice TFL there for him. As we'll see a 3rd and 5 coming up here. Pass going to be deep. It's going to be broken up. And the defense, great job there breaking that up as Baron there. Go ahead. And he will get that one broken up. A nice defensive stop. As now we'll get the ball back on our own 31-yard line. 1st and 10 here for the Broncos as Bo Nix here scrambling around here looking for a pass, and he is going to find a receiver, or I should say be looking for a receiver for the pass. But it's going to be complete as that's going to be a gain of 6. Bo Nix now dropping back here, RPO, throws this one off to the side, and he's able to find a receiver for the catch. As that's going to be now looking at a 3rd down. So 3rd and manageable here coming up. Nix here quickly throws. That one's going to be thrown there to Dobson as he is able to get to his halfback there on that play. And that's going to be at the now 46-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Broncos. As the Broncos now start to get some momentum going on their side here. As we'll see now at the 47, pass there going to be completed, and that's going to be a 1st down as the receiver able to leap up and get there to the 1st down marker. Nice catch and run. We'll see now they're on the 41. Oh, great blocking here as Dobson just blazes down the field here for another 1st down. Nice run there from him. Great blocking there from the offense. Let's see if we can keep it up. Now we'll see a 1st and 10. Now 27-yard line here. Hand off, and we'll get another run as our backup now comes in there, Harvey. He will see himself get a nice 1st down as well. Move the ball now at the 14-yard line of the Jets. It looks like it's going to be a successful drive here. Let's see if we can finish it off with a touchdown. 1st and 10. Play action. Bo Nix here calling his number. Bo Nix going to run this one here. Bo Nix has no. They're going to say he's in. Touchdown. I thought he was going to be told short, but he's going to get the ball across. Touchdown, Bo Nix. As the Broncos QB stepping up here today as he launches himself there. 7 plays, 70 yards. Taking a little over 3 minutes on that drive. And they take the lead for the first time now. It's 10-7. Jets are back on the field here now. And ball on the 28-yard line. 1:45 left here in the 1st quarter. Fields here throws this one there, and he's going to be pass rushed there pretty well as he has to throw it away. So we'll see what he can do here on this 2nd down. Ball on the 28-yard line. Pass there, a little RPO thrown. That's going to be thrown, and that is going to be caught as that's going to be a successful 1st down. As they move the chains here. As the Jets again trying to be successful down the field here. That ball is going to be tipped away, as that is going to be another incomplete pass. We'll see what they can do here now on 2nd and 10. Man in motion there for the Jets. As we'll see a handoff here, and that run is going to be quickly sniffed out. Nice stop there for the defense as they get a loss of 3 on Breeze Hall. So we'll see what they can do here on 3rd down. 3rd and 13. Fields here drops back in the pocket, scrambles up, gets hit as he throws, and that ball is going to be no shot for anyone to get to, as that's going to be an incomplete pass, and that's going to force them to punt, as they'll punt us on our own 20-yard line. So far, that previous drive of the Broncos was by far the best drive we've seen so far here today. We'll see if we can get another one here. As you see play action there, that's going to be tossed off to Dobson, as he's doing an excellent job here in the passing game here, getting some great catches there for himself. Puts him at 2nd and 3. And unfortunately, they are not able to get that ball off. As we end the quarter, Jets right now trailing by 3. It's a 10-7 ball game. Broncos taking the lead as they'll flip the field now here. As now we'll see a 2nd and 3 coming up. Nix in the backfield there, launches one up the middle there, and that's a huge pass going down the field. That's going to be a touchdown, Broncos. Touchdown there for Courtney Sutton on the field. Sutton, look at this. Great pass there. Gets him right on the stride there, and then look at that. Just a great catch, and just takes it down the field here with little effort. Great job, and that puts us now extending the lead now to 17-7. Nice 10-point lead here. Nice drive there for the Broncos. Now let's see if the defense can do the same thing here and get a quick 3 and out, or maybe even help us put points on the board as well against Fields. As we'll see, ball now plays at the 27-yard line. 1st and 10 here for the Jets. As Fields here, he will hand this one off to Hall. Hall's going to run this one to about the 31 for a 4-yard gain. We'll see what Fields can do here on 2nd and 6. And of course, we got to watch out for Fields because he likes to run as well. As Hall here gets the 1st down, going down the field here, and that's going to be a nice gain there for him as he gets himself near midfield for the 1st down. 10:50 left here in the 2nd quarter. And so far, it's been a pretty good game as Fields gets hit hard there. Almost intercepted that football, but it's going to be incomplete. And of course, if you guys are enjoying this series, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And of course, hit that bell notification so you guys be notified as we see a pass there is going to be completed. A nice catch there for Lazard as he will get this one there. And that's going to be a 1st down. As we'll see now, 1st and 10, ball to 35. And now Fields here is going to run here, and the Broncos defense got to keep a track of that quarterback as he gets himself all the way down to the 15-yard line. Nice run there from Fields as he's now inside the red zone here. We'll see if they can finish off with the drive here with a touchdown, as we'll see a quick pass there off to the sideline. And that ball is going to be completed for a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up for the Jets. As we'll see a handoff here to Hall. Hall gets this one there, and Hall trying to fight for that yardage there. But a nice stop there from the defense as they wrestle him down. Gets it a 3rd and 5 coming up here for the Jets. As we'll see a screen pass there. That pass is going to be completed as they are going to try to stop Allen that time. Coming out of the backfield there as they'll get him to get stopped at the 3. Now 1st and goal coming up here. They're going to, of course, run this one right up the gut on us. As you see there, Hall gets a touchdown. Touchdown Jets. That puts the Jets now back in the ball game here now, as they are still trailing by a field goal here. it is going to be now 17 to 14 here. As they're going to, of course, go for that extra point here. Let's see if they get this one here, and they do. No problem there. So we still have a 3-point lead here. And there you see the QB rushing touchdown, or rushing yards here this season. Bo Nix, one of those quarterbacks here, very well, doing a great job there rushing. We just put together the passing game here. We will have a pretty legitimate QB here with us. I see Nix there throws that one. That's going to be a short pass there for a loss of a yard. Nix now in the backfield there. It's going to be a shotgun. Pass going to be completed, and it's going to be caught there at the 28. Broncos looking at now a 3rd down here, 3rd and 6 to be exact. Ball placed on their own 28. Nix here drops back. He's going to drop the ball. He's going to fumble it, but it's going to be recovered by the offensive lineman as Clemens gets a hold of the QB. Nice job there. As Quentin Williams as well gets him. Oh no, Quentin Williams actually got a piece of got the quarterback to drop that, but our offensive lineman there, he jumps right on that ball and able to save it as we have to go ahead and give back the ball to the Jets, but at least we get a punt it to them. As we punt it near midfield, it'll be now 1st and 10. Hand off here to Hall. What is going on with the D? Giving up that big gap there for Hall. That's a 1st down for Hall again, as he is just gashing us big time there on the play. 1st and 10, ball now 41-yard line of the Broncos, as that ball is going to be thrown, and that's going to be incomplete. And the defense did a great job there making the stop. Let's see if we can do it at least 2 more times now here. 2nd and 10 coming up. As we'll see the ball at the 41 still. Fields here looks. He's going to decide to call his own number, as he's going to get the 1st down at the 29. Nice hustle there for him as he realized he could not find anybody down the field. There was a good coverage there from the defense. And again, we got to figure out a way to stop that from happening. As we'll see now, run up the middle there, and that's a great job there plugging up the hole, as they are able to stop the runner there on that play there. As we'll see now, 2nd down coming up. Ball placed on our 27-yard line. Fields here, drops back in the pocket, throws this one up there. That ball is going to be completed and caught at the 7. As Lazard there gets the catch there at the 7-yard line. Nice job there, keeping his feet in bounds. As we'll see now, 1st and 10, and the ball being thrown up the middle. As Greenfield there, Greenland tried his best there to get the ball there from the receiver, try to juggle that ball, but that ball was not going to come out here. Good job there on the hands of the receiver. Now Hall here runs this one in, no problem, as he gets another rushing touchdown there for himself. Touchdown, Jets. I want to say that's his 3rd of today's game. I could be wrong. It might be his 2nd, but nonetheless, he's been in the end zone quite a bit here in this 1st half. And again, we just don't know. We don't have the answer there to stop him. 7 plays, 52 yards, and now the Jets have the lead back, 21-17. With 3:50 left here, we have the ball at their own 26-yard line. We have to get this ball down the field. 1st and 10, handoff here to Dobson. Dobson, nice spin move there. He's going to spin his way there to the 1st down marker at the 36. It's a nice 1st down here for him and the Broncos. As they're looking very good here with the run. Great blocking there from us. But of course, we also got to be able to pass the football here. As Nix there throws this one there. That's going to be caught, and that's going to be Sutton. Going to be stopped at the 44. Nice catch and run there from him. And that's going to be another 1st down here for the Broncos. Denver trying to move the ball here. Knows they need to get a score here. Nix there throws that one's off target. And Dobson, it was intended for Dobson. Nix could have took his time a little bit there. He didn't have too much pressure there. But we'll see what he can do here on this 2nd and 10. Nix throws there. That's going to be completed, and that's going to get us down to 33 as Mims now gets a catch there. That's the first time we've seen him or heard from him today as he gets a catch there for the first down. Of course, that's I think one of the players that we really need to be focused on here on this drive. 1st and 10, handoff as the backup now will come in here, run this, and he'll get a small gain, if any, on that run. As we'll see a 2-minute warning now come up here now for the Broncos. Broncos right now trailing 21-17. 2nd and 8 coming up. Ball on the 31-yard of the Jets. Screen pass there. Good pass, but just not good blocking that time. So now 3rd down coming up. There's Bo Nix here. Needs to throw here. Flag is being thrown, and we'll see who this flag is on as that passes there to Dobson. It looks like it's going to be it's going to be a holding call on us, and that's going to put us back at the 33 as they decline it. Now 4th and 10 coming up here. We're going to kick a field goal here to try to get within 1, and the field goal kick is up and is good as Lutz gets the kick, gets it in for 3. And you see for Hall, yeah, twice now he's been on the ledger here. 12 carries, 48 yards there for him today. As you'll see, Fields now drops back in the pocket here on the 28-yard line. He's going to run instead, as Fields not really trusting his arm here right now and decides to run for it, as they'll call their first timeout now here of the first half. 2 timeouts remaining for the Jets, as we'll see how this drive's going to be here as they try to run their 2-minute drill. 2nd and 2 coming up as Fields here gets a nice run here, and he's going to finally be stopped, but the ball's going to be dropped. Oh no! What the heck happened there? That was our play. Defense, what happened? 1st and 10, they get the ball back at the 46, and a timeout now being called after a run, and a successful run there at the 44. So they get 2 on that play, but man, we should have had that fumble, but for whatever reason, no one scooped it up. So now, 2nd and 8 coming up here. 30 seconds left before we get to the halftime. As we'll see a throw there as they go no huddle now. Fields here trying to get in field goal range. Hand off to Hall. Hall's going to run this here, and they're going to get maybe in field goal range. Yeah, they call timeout with 2 seconds left here. The ball's going to be at the 28-yard line. They could take a 4-point lead here with a field goal here. We'll see how they'll do that, as this will be about a 45-yard attempt. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So they do get the field goal kick there at halftime, put themselves up by 4, as it's 24-20 here as we go into halftime. As we'll take a look at some halftime scores. We really got to get that ball going here. We got to get the passing game going here. We got to do a better job of pass blocking there for Bo Nix. As we take a look at some scores around the league right now, Jalen Hurts and New York. Hurts wins this one here 10-9. A nice little baseball score there. As the Eagles will fly high in this one against New York there at the Meadowlands. As that is about the only game right now. As I think, oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, we are in London, so this is a really early game. This is like a 9 a.m. game back on the East Coast. So that was probably a Thursday night game that we just seen there. So yeah, we got to get something going. Running game's going great there. We got to get Mims involved too here in the second half. As you see the score right now, it's a close game, but it could be even better if we can get things going here for ourselves. And of course, Bo Nix has to be confident in that pocket to throw. All right, so now here we are in the second half, as we'll see a 1st and 10 here, as we'll start with the ball here at half. As we'll see Dobson here trying to muscle his way there to get that first down, but he's going to get 6 or 4 on the play there. Ball's at the 30-yard line. Shotgun here as we'll go back to the ground game again here. And Dobson, why not? As he is just motoring down the field here. That's a big run there for us. As that puts us out at the 47-yard line. Almost a gain of 15 on that play. As we'll go back to the ground game again. And why not keep it going? As it has been successful for us here today. We'll see what we can do here on this 3rd and 6. Nix here throws this one there. Oh, great pass there as we find Mims and get into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. Broncos got a great drive that time. Bo Nix, look at that. Very poised in the pocket as he finds Mims and gets himself and Mims into the end zone there. Touchdown as we take the lead back now here. We can go up by 3 here with this kick. And we do. It's going to be 27-24. 5 plays, 74 yards on that drive. And you see Hall's numbers there as he's been in the end zone twice now here today. We'll see if we can kind of shut him down and, of course, force Fields to try to win this game for them, as we'll see a handoff there, and there's a flag on the play here. Looks like it's going to be called on the Jets. And it's a holding call on their left tackle there, as he will get a 10-yard penalty called on him. There'll be a ball now at the 15-yard line of the Jets. 1st and 20. It's Fields here. You got to get him out of this hole. Fields here now on the run. He's going to get brought down there. Nice job there as Franklin Myers gets the quarterback there. Great job there as he's showing off his power. And that's what we need here in these drives defensively. We need some solid, good hitting on this QB. Get him uncomfortable in that pocket. 2nd and 25 coming up here. Fields here drops back deep in the pocket. Screen pass. And Hall could not get to that one there, as he is now kind of a little timish now. 3rd and 25 coming up here. Ball on the 11. Fields here goes in the pocket here. Scrambles here. Looks, finds, throws. That ball is going to be thrown, and that's going to not be enough there for the Jets to move the ball anymore here, as they'll get forced to, of course, punt the ball as they're deep inside their own side of the field. So we'll get the ball there. You see Mims already 2 targets on him, 2 receptions, and 55 yards and a touchdown. Hey, guys, you got to throw it in more. Bo Nix now here, ball to 27. Nix here calls his own number. Nix is going to slide quickly as he only gets a gain of 2 there. He thought he could break that one off, but no such luck. As we'll see a 3rd and 8 now coming up. Nix here drops back in the pocket, throws this one there. That's going to be incomplete, and a damn flag on us. It's going to be on the off. It's going to be holding, and of course that it's going to be denied by the Jets, as they are going to now get the ball back here. You see Fields' numbers: 7 carries, 41 yards. Of course, he has a rushing touchdown of his own. On their own 30, as both teams are quite quickly going 3 and out here very quickly here early on this second half, and that ball gets broken up there. Great job there from the D. As we'll see them back, still on their own 30. 2nd and 10 coming up here for the Jets. As looks like they're going to go to the passing game again. Fields here now has to get rid of it. Fields dumps it, and he is able to get this one there, as that's going to be to Wilson on the catch. Puts him in a 3rd and 2, manageable 3rd down here. We'll see a handoff, and no, it's going to be Fields calling his own number there as he gets another nice carry for another 1st down. Again, we got to keep a body on him. I know that we can't do both, can't protect the pass and the run, but I feel like in some ways here against Fields, you gotta kind of just watch him on the run, get him, flush him out, and kind of keep a spy out there. As we'll see, Hall now runs this as well. If it was me, I'd be having a spy on him the whole time here. making him be honest and have to throw at the same time, kind of throw a blitz maybe at him on his blind side there. As we'll see now, 3rd and 8 coming up here. Ball at the 50-yard line. Pass from Fields as he's scrambling, looking down the field here. He's got to run, and he's got to tuck it and go as he gets himself all the way down to the 33. Man, our defensive line, or our D-backs, are just not doing a good job here. We got to keep a better, just do a better job here. As we'll see a 1st and 10 coming up here. Ball at 33. Fields now on the run. Especially when Fields does run and we do get a hold of him, we got to put a good smack down on him. Make him think otherwise. 2nd and 7. We'll see Fields here. Throws this one there. Flag's going to be called. Looks like it's going to be on the backfield of the Jets. It might be a holding call again. And that's exactly what it is. It's a holding call on Max Mitchell, the left tackle. And that'll be a 10-yard penalty. Put him now 2nd and 17. So now we'll see Fields there, RPO, as he throws this one there. And that ball is going to be completed there for a catch. So go no huddle. 3rd and 16. Pass going to be completed, and it's going to be stopped as Lazard there gets stopped there at the 32. They have to kick a field goal here. They'll tie it up if they can get this field goal 27 apiece. We'll see if they can do so. As that kick is up, and that kick is good. As the kicker there has no problem getting that one up the middle. Nice job there, as they're able to put up some points on the board. 3 to be exact, tying this one up. Nick Folk there on the kick. As we'll see, ball there on the 34-yard line, and we'll see Dobson. It's not him, but that's one of our linemen there. As he is gonna look like he's hurting. Hopefully nothing too serious, but we'll see the ball at the 36-yard line after the injury. 2nd and 8 coming up here. Great time here to really eat up clock here. These last 3 minutes, but at the same time move the football here. Oh, Dobson breaks off a tackle, and he's going to get pushed at the 50 as he's able to carry that ball very well there. Nice catch and run there from him. He's doing a great job there in the pass and the run here all game long. As we'll go back to the run with Dobson again, and he runs that one on the left-hand side there as he gets to the 42-yard line. Nice 8-yard carry for him. So now 2nd and 2 coming up here for the Broncos. Broncos here looking, and they're going to hand this one off. And, oh, we're going to get stopped. As it's going to be a 1-yard gain there from our backup. So now 3rd down here. We've converted 3 third downs already today. Nix throws. That ball is going to be completed, and that's going to be a catch there. Sutton gets his 100th yard of the day. 4 catches, 100 yards, and, of course, a touchdown there from him. Ball now at the 35-yard line of the Jets. Looking to strike here. Pass play there. Nice screen pass. Finds Dobson. Dobson has it. Dobson goes back outside looking for the block. And cannot get it there as Mims and a couple other players there trying to help him out. And it looks like our same guy that was down earlier is going to be down again. And it looks like this time he's limping. He's going to have to go to the trainer's desk here. Let's see what's wrong. 1st and 10 coming up here for the Broncos. We'll see a handoff again. And, oh, look at that. Great blocking right there. I'm really enjoying our running game here. This is really excellent. This is what I'm talking about. We need to do more of this. But at the same time, we got to be solid in our pass blocking as well. And not to mention, Bo Nix just needs to do a better job of decision making. We'll see a pass. No, he's going to go ahead and run this one himself. And Bo Nix going to find himself in the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. Bo Nix stepping up to the plate here. Says, hey, I want to get involved in the rushing game here today. I want to get a rushing touchdown. He does so there as he gets himself in the end zone. Nice drive here. 8 plays, 67 yards, taking almost a little over 2.5 minutes on that drive. As you see the numbers there for Fields here today, already 100 yards for the day, 10 carries. And of course, a rushing touchdown for him as well as a receiving touchdown. Or a passing touchdown, I should say. Let's see play action here for Fields. As the ball's on 25. This is going to be a deep pass. This is going to go up, and that ball is going to be broken up. There you see Patrick Surtain. As he gets the nice, or as they call him, PS2. Gets a nice break up there. Pass going to be a short one there for for Fields. As he's able to find Lazard there again. As he'll get the first down. 1st and 10, ball on the 40-yard line. As we got to put a stop to this drive here. Got to shut it down. 5 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. 34-27. Denver's up. See, oh, nice stop there to the receiver. As he's going to be short there. He's going to get a gain of 3. But that's it for the 3rd quarter. We'll go to the 4th and final quarter here. Can we stop these Jets from moving the football here? They've been doing a great job of it, especially with Justin Fields in that backfield. We'll see how this 4th quarter goes. Could be a wild one, as we'll see Fields here throws. That ball's going to be completed. And that ball is going to be caught there as Greenlaw makes a nice little tackle. Great tackle there from him. As we'll see here. 3rd and 4 coming up here for the Jets. Fields here drops back in the pocket, throws up the middle there, finds an open receiver as he's able to get that one there. As that's a nice catch there. As they'll be able to move the chains there with Josh Reynolds. Reynolds getting the first down here. Moving the chains now at the 41-yard line of the Denver Broncos. Fields here launches this one up there. That one's going to get broken up there. Great job there from the D. As they break that up as well. 2nd and 10 coming up here for Fields. And this is what I'm talking about. We got to get Fields in this position here. Get him to try to throw. As Fields here going to get taken down the backfield there. Nice job on the sack. That's Ellis there as they get the sack there. Nice job. As that's going to put him now a 3rd and 13 coming up here at the 45-yard line. We got a great opportunity now to pin our ears back and really make a good defensive stop here. Let's see what we can do. 3rd and 13 coming up. Fields going to run this one here. Oh, come on. He is going to get a huge first down there as he recoups what he lost, plus getting more. As that's going to be a nice run there for him. A gain of about 16 on that carry. It's going to put him at the 26-yard line. 1st and 10. As we'll see a drop back here for Fields. Pass, rifles this one up. That is going to be at the back of the end zone, but they're going to say incomplete. No catch there. It's a 2nd and 10 coming up here for Fields. As the ball's at 26. Fields here going to call his own number. Fields going to go, and he's going to get the first down there. I don't understand why the coaches are not calling a quarterback spy here in this situation. I'd be all over it right now. Making sure that he does not move and stays in that pocket. Hand off here as Hall is going to be stopped there. And he is going to get about 4 on that carry. We'll see what they can do here on the ball at the 9-yard line. 2nd and 6. 8:50 left here in the 4th quarter. Fields here now looks, scrambling around here, trying to find somebody here. Fields going to go down the field here. Fields going to get away from the defender. Fields going to find his way in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. I will say, Justin Fields is very confident here of getting in the end zone here, especially against this defense. And why not? This defense has not been too successful here stopping plays like that, especially against him today. As we see Bo Nix, 18 of 26, 235, and 2 touchdowns through the air. It's a 1st and 10, ball on their own 31-yard line, excuse me. As we see Bo Nix here, drops back in the pocket here, throws, caught there. That's going to be caught and at the 50. As that's going to be a first down there for the Broncos. Broncos right now just need to settle down and just find the open man and get the ball down the field here. We don't have to make big plays, but we just got to be able to move the ball down the field here. That's what we had trouble with in the first half. 2nd and 4 coming up. Bo Nix here decides to call his own number instead. He's going to run this one, and he's going to be there. And thank goodness he's able to hold on to it. He's going to get stopped at the 38-yard line. Nice tackle there from the defense of the for the Jets. We'll see what he can do here now on these 1st and 10. Play action. Throw there up the middle right in front of him. And that throw is going to be completed. That's going to be a 1-yard reception. But nonetheless, it does help move the ball some. We'll see what it can do here on 2nd and 9. Ball to 37. Bo Nix up the middle. Throws. And that ball is going to be completed. As we'll see there, Sutton gets the catch there. 3rd and 4 coming up here. Nix here going to run this one here. Nix going to take this one here. Nix got to hold on to the football. No, he fumbles it. It's going to be retrieved. And it's going to be set at the 1-yard line as the Jets recover it, as Thomas able to scoop it up. And then he goes out of bounds there at the 1. Oh, what is Bo thinking? You had the 1st down. Just slide. But he does not. And that is not what we need right now. And, of course, I can't challenge that. I would love to challenge that because I think he was down before the ball popped out. But, you know, when you're in this mode here, you can't really do anything when it comes to that. And that's something I wish they would fix for next season. So 34-34 here. As now Jets have now a chance now to break open this tie here with plenty of time. And the ball is going to be ran there by Hall as he's going to get to the 13-yard line for the 1st down. 1st and 10 coming up here for the Jets. As we'll see here, is the quarterback now running again here, and he is going to take a nice hit there, but is able to hold on to the football. 146 yards on the ground here for Justin Fields here. That is ridiculous from the QB. This is very embarrassing for us here today. 5 minutes left here as Hall again gets another 1st down. Guys, come on. We got to do something here. We got to make a stop. As we'll see the ball their own 28-yard line. Jets here going to try to move the football again. Drop back here for Fields. Fields looks here, fires this one up the middle there. That's going to be caught. As that is going to be there at the 46 as Wilson gets the 1st down. Clock continue to still tick here. 4 minutes left here. Ball near midfield. Fields here throws this one there. Ball's going to be broken up. Intended there for Wilson that time. And could not get to that one at all as he got smacked pretty good there. 2nd and 10 coming up. Ball to 46. Fields here drops back in the pocket. Looking down the field here. Trying to make a play of some sort. They do. And able to get the catch there. Nice throw as they get the 1st down to 44. Now they're at the Denver's 44, and now they're going to put the ball back on the ground here with Hall. Hall's going to motor on down to the 1-yard line. Nice run there for him as he gets a nice 43-yard carry. So now the ball the 1-yard line here with 2:46 left, and they're going to try to muscle this one, put the big boys on the line. But they're going to get stopped there quickly as the defense puts a stop there on Taylor. As the ball's now going to be at the 1-yard line, he'll have to go to the sideline there. He looks like he's maybe got a hammy or something. Broncos need to make a stop here. Come on, anytime now here, fellas. Ball the 1-yard line, second and goal. As we make a quick stop there, now we just need one more here, and we just force him for a field goal here. And then we did a great job of getting down the field here last time around. We can do it again. As Fields here now. Drops back, looking down the field here, and then he's going to call his own number instead, and he runs right past one of our defenders. For goodness sakes. Touchdown, Jets. Oh my goodness, this is awful. This is awful. 10 plays, 99 yards on that drive, and leaving only 2:12 left. We have all our timeouts, but man, it's going to be a hell of a run here, trying to get back down there. Again, I just wish Nix would have just slid. He had the 1st, We didn't need a big, we had a good run there. He had an excellent run there. Just get enough to get the first down, let the rest, and then let your receivers and backs do the rest. 1st and 10 coming up here, ball on the 30-yard line. Pass there going to be completed. Get this one to the 40, and that's going to be a first down. It's a call of the first time out there. You see Coach Shilo wondering what they can do. And of course, try to get back on down the field here. And, of course, we got to have to, score and then kick a field goal and then, try to get an onside kick or I mean, I really don't, for me personally, I don't trust our defense right now. But I guess try to put our defense back out there and force overtime. As we'll see here, another timeout being called. Ball now at the 45-yard line of the Jets. 1st and 10 here for the Broncos. Nix there throws. That's going to be completed, and that's going to be enough for the first down. As they got to get everybody on the line here quickly. Minute 35 left here. 1st and 10. Ball at 34. Nix here. Got to get rid of the football, but he's going to get sacked. Nice job there from the D-line of the Jets. As Bo Nix trying to get everybody back on the line here. 2nd and 17. Nix again here looking down the field here. Throws. This one's going to be thrown. It's going to be broken up. Incomplete pass. And now this could be our last hope here. 3rd and 17. Nix throws. He's going to throw this one. A rainbow pop throw. And that is going to be broken up by the defense, as that's going to be stopped by Stevens. So now 4th and 17 coming up. This is it. This is the game, either tire or winner for the Jets. Pass going to be thrown, and it's going to be broken up, as that one was actually thrown near his legs. As Sherwood gets there on time, and the Jets are going to walk away with a win here in England as they pick up a victory. And this one is going to be a tough loss to take, as they're going to win this one 41-34, but they still got a minute and some change left, as we'll quickly try to stop them here, make sure they don't get in field goal range to make it even worse, as we burn our 2nd timeout now here. As long as the Jets don't do nothing stupid here, they'll win this game. 2nd and 5 coming up. Ball the 46, and we stop. Hall in the backfield there. Nice stop there. And we'll burn our last time out here. 3rd and 6 coming up here. If we can get a stop here, which we will not, because they'll run out the clock. We had a chance to get back in the ball game there, but man, I'm telling you, if we did not have Bo Nix, I mean, I like Bo Nix. I love the determination he had going down the field, make a big, make a good play. But for goodness sakes, man, just you see all those big, green jerseys near you. Slide. Just slide already. Of course, I couldn't call a challenge for that. Because in that mode you can't it's they don't have a way for you to challenge that play, so my hands were tied, so I couldn't really do nothing to help out the team here on that huge because if we could have challenged that, I mean, I honestly think he was down before the ball popped out. I looked at it earlier afterwards, and yeah, he looked like he legitimately, that ball was popped out. Like he was down, and then the ball popped out, but couldn't do nothing there. So we're going to take a loss there. 41-34 is your final score, as the Broncos will lose here in London. As Bo Nix goes, decent day there, not bad. 70% of his passes were completed, 322. 26 of 37 for him. Fields 19 of 31, 184. No touchdowns at all for him through the air. At all. None. 0. Which I find that even more depressing. He beat us with his legs, not his arm. And he's a freaking quarterback. He calls himself a quarterback. Anyway. But yeah, Bo Nix. We jeez, we got to do something. Anyway, Breece Hall, 21 carries, 118 yards, 3 touchdowns. He had 3 broken tackles. Fields, oh, this is even more depressing. 16 carries for 158 yards, 3 rushing touchdowns, 2 fumbles. Both of those fumbles we should have had. Or at least one of those fumbles we should have had. But nobody was there. Or we had a guy there, but he didn't bend over to pick it up. Dobson, 9 carries, 74 yards, no touchdowns for him. Bo Nix had 2 touchdowns in the game. I will say Dobson did a great job there receiving-wise. 8 catches, 57 yards. Sutton, 6 catches, 120, a touchdown. Mims, I wish we'd have thrown a lot more. 5 catches, 85 yards, a touchdown there for him. So yeah, there was a lot of things we should have done, but we did not do. And I feel like Dobson should have had a lot more yards than he did as well. He was just gashing the Jets defense as well. But there you see the defensive numbers there for the Jets as we wrap up here and take L here. And now we have to get ready to fly back home and get ready for this next game against the other New York team, that being the Giants, who of course we seen lost to Philly on Thursday night. Patrick Surtain, there are 13 tackles. He was involved more so this week than the previous weeks. Nice job there. Our guys did a great job there. I just wish we just had more TFLs, a lot more sacks. I just wish our rushing. I wish the coaches would call a lot more spies on him, because that's something I would definitely been calling for. You know, against especially quarterbacks like him. Like you gotta, guys like him, you don't want them to run. You know, especially when they don't have a good arm. They can't really throw down field too much if you put some pressure on them. And that was just the thing about Justin Fields. Like, we should have and I know from experience because I played against him a lot in last year's Madden. So as we now get ready for the next week, as we head to week 7, we are going to be back home here against New York Giants. As you see here, right now we're first place in the league right now, 27.6 points a game. We've got a rushing really good or decent in there, as well as passing. But as you see there, they are a little stingy with the run. So we'll have to figure out how we can stop that. As you see, the Giants right now in first place. Right now on a 2-game skid. Like I said, they lost against the Eagles in that Thursday night game that we've seen. And they're looking to, of course, continue. As they had a nice win against Kansas City, 17-13, which was really their closest game they almost lost to. But there you see that we've seen the highlights there for this one here. Hurts 124. He was 14 of 26 in that game. As for Dart, he was 18 of 29. He had 142 and 1 interception. They got sacked 3 times in the ball game. And of course, there you see the numbers for the rushing wise as well. Tracy, 16 for 53. Barkley, not a big game there for him. 13 to 53. He did have a touchdown there, but not like this Saquon Barkley that we're accustomed to seeing. As he was pretty low key in that game. Hurts had 7 carries for a couple, I think like 30 something yards there. And of course, there you see the numbers for the receiving wise. For us, we're gonna really. I would like our CRD again. I would love to see our defense, especially put some pressure on this quarterback, Dart. Well, I want to see what this kid can do with his arm, and not let him sit in the pocket there. We need to be calling. I feel like we need to be calling more blitz plays, zone blitzing, all that kind of good stuff there, to really, mess with his head and just make him unsettled in the pocket. We just test his metal, see what he can do with that arm, or kind of flush him out and see how he is, with his other ability there. With I'm assuming he has speed to his name there. So Yeah, he's a scrambling quarterback there. So, yeah, we'll have to see what he's going to be like here. You see deep accuracy, it's kind of average at 75 there. But 1,275 yards, 6 touchdowns, 4 interceptions for him. He's completed 63% of his passes so far this season. And like I said, they're on a 2-game losing streak here. Let's see if we can try to make it 3 against us here today. As you see there, the last win they got was back in week 4 against the Chargers at home, and they won that game 20-14 in that matchup there. Neighbors, of course, their top receiver there. I'm sure he's going to be throwing to him quite often. He's a superstar dev, 88 overall. Excellent speed and decent acceleration for him. Of course, he's got good numbers there in catching traffic there as well. So I'm assuming this will be their top. He'll be the go-to guy when it comes to the receiving game. And of course, in the backfield, like I said earlier, Tracy, their star halfback here, he will be utilized, I would imagine, in this game as well in the backfield to help out and take the pressure off of Dart when it comes to the running game. So we'll see how things go. As like I said, we will be back at home for this matchup here, and I think what we're going to do here is just do a quick sim and see how this plays out. You got, of course, Dexter Lawrence, one of my favorites, especially in that Giants series that we had a couple years back. He is definitely a defensive tackle there that will definitely get a hold of your halfback a lot more better. Actually way better than Quentin Williamson. Almost on that same level there with those two. Man, just having those two on your D line. Oh man, I would love to have them on my D line, either in this series or my Ravens series. But anyway, there you see some numbers here for some more other defensive players there. Brian Burns is another player that we'll have to watch out for defensively there. He's an edge rusher from Florida State, superstar dev, 87 overall. He's a speed rusher there, so he is definitely going to be, again, putting in the work here, going after the quarterback and snapping and trying to get to the quarterback as quickly as he possibly can. And there you see his season numbers so far here. So let's go ahead and get to it. Let's get to back home here, as we're back here in the Mile High City, as we're hosting the Giants of New York, the G-Men. As we'll see here, fans are probably hoping that we can come back home and get a victory here, as we lost now there in London. So let's put that game to the side there. Let's get ready. Let's get focused and pull out. Let's try to get a nice, healthy victory here for the people of Denver. As you see there, Coach Shilo getting his guys ready for this game, getting them amped up. Let's see what we can do here. As we'll sim this one here. I'll sim it maybe to a point where we can jump in here and see some action. As we'll take a look here. And so far, we've did a good job there. First drive, not letting them score, so that's a big plus for us. As now we'll see what we can do offensively here. And so far, we're in trouble here, as we already got some. Oh no, these are penalties on them. They're mine. Evan Ingram is another player that we did not do so well there in that last game either. There's another target that we should have been throwing to, because he's been doing really good for us for those first couple of games this season. And it's Courtney Sutton there, going to get himself a nice pass as well. And we get a field goal. So we're on the board here first, 3-0 here at home. As we're looking again to find a decent spot here in the game that we can possibly jump in here and see what we can do for this matchup here today. So far, this first quarter has been pretty much our quarter, as we've put up 3 points here, and looks like we've been doing a pretty good job here, just really controlling. Oh, never mind. I take that back. The Giants go ahead and score there with a touchdown, As now they take the lead here 7-3. So just right as I was going to give some props to our defense, they let a touchdown go through. So as we take a look here and check out the second quarter now here, let's see if we can get the ball going here with Bo Nix as he throws an incomplete pass. Nice reception there to Evan Ingram, and we'll be forced to punt there. So not what I was looking for in that drive there. Let's continue on seeing what we can do here. As we'll see Giants with the football, and Giants here, incomplete pass, and they'll be forced to punt there as well. So they don't do nothing really too much on that drive here. Bo Nix now throwing in another incomplete pass, and we'll see a reception there from Bo to DK or JK. As Bo Nix here looks like he is struggling now, as we're not really, I don't think we've even passed, or at least we've only crossed the 50-yard line I think once so far here. And oh, come on, Bo, fumble, but we recover it, and now we'll have to punt the football here, as now the Giants will get now possession of the football here. Great. I just seriously, like, okay, again, I like the determination you running, but at the same time, if you're going to run, you got to be able to slide and protect the ball. More than anything, you can't be taking those hits there. You got to, you're open season when you go take off and run like that. No longer a quarterback. You're a receiver of some sort, and you got to know that. So as we'll see here, defense, they're just not doing a good job here. Okay, incomplete pass there. 2nd and 10. They get an 8-yard reception there. His neighbors here. Now they get a 19-yard reception here. So now they're inside the 10, and they find themselves into the end zone again, putting up another touchdown there. Now making it now 14-3. As we'll go back on offense here, get the ball around 30. Looks like nice 8-yard reception there to JK. Nix throws an incomplete pass, and of course is a quick 3-and-out again there for the Broncos. So at halftime it's 14-3. We're now heading into the third quarter, and we'll see what Bo Nix can do here. As Nix is just, I'm not really too keen on him right now. He's really making some boneheaded plays here, really boneheaded decisions on his part. As we'll see Dart now moving the ball here, incomplete there that time, and now 4th and 10. They'll be forced to punt, as it's a 70-yard punt. They'll put us at our own 8-yard line, and a fumble is going to be recovered. And oh, are you kidding me? Seriously, we coughed the ball up right there. Now Dart and the Giants are going to score a touchdown, as they now make it now 21-3. Oh my goodness, this is horrible. This is horrible, as we now see them back on offense once again here, as we're not sticking to the game plan here that we wrote up here this week. And man, this is not just, I mean, obviously defense not doing a good job here either, but offense just making it even worse. Not moving the football here. Oh, nice 28-yard reception there. And we'll see a penalty being called. And another penalty there on the Giants, as we'll put the ball at the 3-yard line. And we score a touchdown. Nice. So can we do that again now here in the next couple of drives? Be successful this time around. 21-10 now here. Denver still trails. As we'll see the Giants now here move the ball once again. I think at this point here in the game, if we do not get close into this game here, I think we might just go ahead and just sim the rest of this, because there's no point of watching us, trailing here. I want it to be at least close, at least get an opportunity, at least have the chance to see a close game here. Right now, that is not the case here. See, they scored another touchdown, 28-10 here in Mile High. As now we're really in a hole that we don't look like we're going to be getting out of anytime soon. As we get to the fourth and final quarter here, I don't see us too much coming back in this one here. It would be a huge miracle if things turn around here for us. And nice 29-yard reception there for Sheffield, and nice 11-yard reception there to again. Why are we throwing the Mims so freaking late here in the game? I just don't get it. It's like we need to be throwing to him more often. As we'll see here, another pass, and looks like we were able to get on the board there and makes it now 28-17 as we score a touchdown of our own. Now again, defense, you guys got to help us out. We got to get some stops here. Hopefully be able to, and they did. They got a nice quick 3 and out there. So now we'll see here if we can get a drive going here. It's got there you see Ingram, 19-yard reception. Again, great job here moving the football here. Of course, I don't like the whole, I guess in this case we would have to be passing a lot, but also too, you got to throw some running in there as well. As we'll see a field goal being made. No, a field goal is not going to be made. It's going to be missed. So it makes it still 28-17. It's now Giants have the football here, and they pretty much are going to control the clock here with 3:34 left. As a touchdown here will definitely seal the deal, and they will go ahead and pick up another victory here as they kick a field goal there, 31-17. So with a quick march down the field here, we might have an opportunity to get back in this game here. Of course, we would need another touch. Well, actually need 2 touchdowns to do 2 touchdowns and an onside kick to do all that, but nonetheless here, of course, now we're running the damn ball. What the hell is going on here? 5-yard reception there, 2nd and 15, and gets sacked, and 3rd and 21, incomplete pass there, and now we can call it officially over. 31-17. The Broncos take another loss, the 2nd loss in a row here now that we have been on. This is not becoming fun whatsoever. We need to change things now. Not what we should be on right now. This is not the direction that we're going in right now. And like I said, I think it says in a past video, if not, this is the first time I'm saying it, but if we do not get in the playoffs here this year, there's going to be a serious change to the quarterback position. I'm being dead serious about it. There is I just don't feel like Nix is our guy. I need to change it. I need to change it so bad. This is awful. All right, so there you see the box score there. You guys can pause the video, check that out. But yeah, this was a really bad showing. Not just with Nix. Nix is not the only one to blame here in this game. Defense obviously did a horrible job there, giving up 31 points in today's game, not keeping us close. But the running game seemed like it was gone. It just disappeared. I think it's still back in London in the other the luggage that we lost maybe on the way coming back. We did not really have a running game at all. 30 of 48, 299. He completed 62% of his passes, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions there. That's not going to get you a win there. Dart, 21 of 35, 197, and 4 touchdowns. Man, talk about somebody being upset from last week with a loss against the Eagles. He definitely took it out on this. Dobson, 9 carries. Look at that, 9 carries, 32 yards. He had 2 fumbles in that game. Jeez, that is bad. Like we just totally abandoned the running game. Just totally abandoned it. Harvey, 2 carries for about 15. Receiving wise, 8 catches for 58 yards. I guess we try to get Dobson to go back in the passing game there, but still we need a good mixture of both from him. There you see Ingram, 7 for 62. Slayton for the Giants, 7 of 65 and 2 touchdowns there for him. He had a nice day. Sutton, 6 for 74 and a touchdown for him. And Harvey, 2 for 8 and a touchdown. And Theo Johnson 1 for 5 and a touchdown there for him. Defensive wise, like I said, they did not play very well either, which is a tragedy. Because like I said, they gave up 31 points, and that is not acceptable in the eyes of Coach Shilo. Running game on offense, it was like I said, gone, did not exist, and that is something that we need to go back to a lot in the next couple of weeks here. And so we need to take that pressure off of Bo Nix, and he should be throwing, I want him to be throwing around 30 to 35 times a game. Throwing 40, 45, 50 times a game is not acceptable at all. We don't need to be in a shootout here with these teams here, especially against the Giants of all teams. Like, what the hell's going on there? But nonetheless, and not mentioning we're a better team than the Giants right now. Overall, just jeez. But I mean, that's how it goes sometimes. So we have to try to rebound and try to come back and see what we can do. Steelers right now in first place there in the AFC North with 5-1 record. In the AFC South, you got the Jags, Titans, Colts, and Texans. Texans now 1-5. And then the AFC East, you got the Patriots and Dolphins both 5-2. Jets at 4-3, and Bills 3-3. In the AFC West, you got the Chargers and Chiefs at 4-3. Broncos, there you see us, sit at 3-4. And the Raiders 1-6 right now. We're on a 2-game losing streak right now. We got to turn that around. Packers 5-1 right now, leading the NFC North. Lions right behind them with 5-2. Bears 4-2, and the Vikings 3-3. As for the NFC South, Falcons are 4-2. Saints 3-4, along with the Bucks, and the Panthers are right now sitting there at 2-5. They're on a 3-game losing streak, and they would like to try to put the brakes there. Giants right now 5-2. Eagles 4-3. Eagles would like to try to get back there. They got a 2-game winning streak right now for themselves. Commanders 3-4, and the Cowboys 1-6, which we play the Cowboys coming up in the next video. That's gonna be interesting to play out. Seahawks 0-7 right now. They are by far the worst team in the league. And like I said before, I want to know from you guys down below, should we, I don't know if this trade will actually work, because I think we should be right up, yeah, I think we should be at the trading day, or the trading week. Should we go after Dak? Dak is actually playing pretty good, even though this record right now you see there in front of you for the Cowboys not showing it, but numbers wise, he's actually pretty decent. And I looked at the possible trade with him, and they kind of wouldn't mind trading for him, and we would definitely be swapping quarterbacks. So of course it would put us in a bit of a hole, but some of the simulations I've been running, we actually turns out pretty good. We're trying to make that run now and go for a Super Bowl at this point. But should I do it, or should I just say, hey, stick with Bo, see what we can do, and see how the season is? Maybe things will turn around. I doubt it, but we'll find out and see. So we're going to see if we can turn things around here. We are 3-4. We got to get back on the winning track here, as we got some divisional games coming up here. Got that Raiders game coming up in Week 10. And of course, we got a big game, not just with the Cowboys here, but we got a big game against the Texans, who are right now in last place in their division. We should be able to manhandle them as well. But we'll have to find out and see if that's we can turn things around coming up in the next video. So stay tuned for more of the Denver Broncos franchise. I really need to figure out what we need to do. I need to maybe go in the playbook here and change some things, and have them set it up where we can do more running plays. But yeah, we really need to be running the ball a lot more. Got a good running offensive line there that can really do wonders for us. So we'll see how things go coming up in the next video. If you guys did enjoy today's video, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe, and of course hit that bell notification so you guys can be notified of this series or any other series here on the channel. And of course, don't forget to subscribe over on our main channel over on ESGNet here on YouTube. And of course, check out our social media down below. And don't forget too, we're also now going back to live streaming on Twitch every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night at 9 p.m. Central over at twitch.tv/ESGNet. As always, let's ride Broncos country. I'll see you guys as always. Keep yourselves healthy. See you guys next time, and keep yourselves healthy. I'll see you guys then.